Oh, this is going to be my first vlogging video. Tomorrow I have an in-person workshop event in Manhattan, so I'm preparing for it. Last week I had another one which I posted the video of the full presentation. That was more professional topic, specifically targeting product designers. But this week's event is going to be not professional, but in my opinion, more fun. I'm actually going to cover the premise of the book I'm writing. It's for people who want to change the direction of their life, but are not feeling brave enough to quit their job tomorrow or move to another country one day, or some other crazy things they can think of. How I have been changing my life in the past 10, 11 years is by taking small steps, experimenting, and learning from it. So this event, going back to that, is going to be about me quickly introducing the premise of the book so people can get some clear ideas on what their first step could be. Especially when they're feeling scared on where to start. The slide deck is 95% ready. I just have to practice it a couple of times so I don't stutter too much or say like too many times during the talk, hopefully. And I prepared a worksheet where people can fill out for 15 minutes. So that's the idea I have for the event, and I'm going to prepare more tonight so I don't freak out tomorrow. Okay, calm down. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay, it's in high school. So that's when I realized what the adults have been telling me may not be the truth, at least for me, which means that I got curious on what's outside of the screen. This beautiful, oh no, there's too much talk. New York! Dang, 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 dang. Today is the day. The event is happening in 7 hours. Okay. And I also did a poll on my Instagram story yesterday night to see what language you prefer me to speak in the YouTube video. And at the moment, Korean audio plus English subtitle is winning. So I'm going to speak in Korean for now. And I'll check the poll later to see if it flips. And in that case, if most of you prefer English audio, I'll switch back to audio. 오늘, wow, switching languages feels so awkward. 오늘 저녁에 행사가 있으니까 오늘 마스크팩부터 할게요. 오케이, 오늘 행사 있는 날인데 여기 대왕 여드름 난 거 싫어? 저는 아침에 붓기를 빼고 싶을 때 이 넘버즈인 4번을 쓰는데요. 이 스폰서 아니고 내돈내산? 아니다, 친구가 선물해준 거라서 친구 돈으로 친구가 사준 거예요. 얼굴에 열감이 진짜 많거든요. 그냥 화가 많아서 그런가? 사주에도 불이 많대요. 그래서 이렇게 흐른다 진짜 확 시원하고 확 가라앉는 느낌이에요. 한약 막 흘러 안돼 너무 흐르는데? 왜 이렇게 흘렀나? 좀 진정 좀 해 친구야. 진정하자. 여기 흘리면 안 된다. 왜냐면 내 집이 아니거든요. 내 집이면 닦으면 되는데. 겁나 시원해. 완전 한약방 냄새나요. 근데 좀 이렇게 화이트워시 돼서 적당히 좀 너무 심한 냄새는 없어진 그런 한약방. 토론토 다운타운 한복판에서 굉장히 젠하게 운영할 것 같은 아큐펑처 클리닉이지. 그런 냄새가 나요. 진짜 기분 좋은 냄새. 너무 좋아. 저는 진짜 얼굴 훅 꺼놓고 나서 이거 얹으면은 바로 팩이 미지근해지는 것 같아요. 너무 진짜 좀 꼴이 그런가? 근데 제가 봤을 때 제 오디언스들은 제 얼굴이 예뻐서 보는 게 아니에요. 그래서 제가 대왕 여드름이 나든 뭐 얼굴이 부었든 이상한 팩을 얹고 있든 그 오디언스들의 니즈에 큰 차이를 불러오는 것 같진 않아요. 마지막 액트 남은 거 아깝잖아요. 너무 시원해. 완전 잠깐 복급. 잠깐. 그냥 들어가면은 좀 따가워요. 혹시 넘버즈님께서 보고 계신다면은 팩이 조금 무거운 감이 있어요. 그래서 하다 보면 자꾸 흘러내려서 그거를 고쳐주시면 좋을 것 같고, 액체가 너무 물이에요. 너무 물인데 좀 더 조금만 더 꾸덕꾸덕하면은 더 이렇게 착착 붙어있어서 제가 이렇게 눈을 잔뜩 감고 이렇게 하지 않아도 될 것 같아요. 혹시 넘버제인이 보신다면. 지금 약간 찍다가 유튜브 이렇게 해도 되는 건가 좀 현타가 와요. 맞나 이게? 모르겠다. 해봐야 알지. 아무도 안 보면 나 혼자 보면서 방구석에서 낄낄 보면서 웃는다. 그걸로 됐다. 앞에 베이지가 안 되네? 개 따가워. 아니 근데 아까 외모 얘기하니까 생각난 게, 저는 캐나다 온 이후에 외모 정병이 진짜 없어졌거든요. 왜냐면은 사람들이 그냥 다 외모 관리 그렇게 안 해요. 그냥 생긴 대로 살고, 뭐 막 그렇게 빡세게 피부 관리하는 사람도 없고, 되게 그렇게 외모에 집착하는 사람은 되게 특정 그룹인데, 그런 그룹을 제가 딱히 만날 일이 없거든요. 그래서 그냥 살찌면 살찐 대로 살고, 여드름 나면 여드름 난 대로 살고 이랬는데, 작년에 이제 컨텐츠를 시작했어요. 그러고 나서 이제 어떤 영상들은 편집을 진짜 많이 해야 되거든요. 그래서 진짜 5시간, 6시간 동안 화면에서 제 얼굴만 쳐다보고 있어요. 초 단위로. 왜냐면 이제 인스타그램이나 틱톡 영상은 진짜 초 단위로 막 이렇게 집중하는 거 해야 되니까. 근데 그렇게 내 얼굴을 초 단위로 보고 있다 보니까 외모 정병이 오는 거예요. 진짜, 나 왜 이렇게 막 이상해 보이지? 막 피부도 진짜 이상한 것 같고, 못생겨 보인다. 나 뭐 받아야 되나? 막 이런 생각이 드는 거예요. 근데 어떻게 외모 정병이 치유가 됐냐? 이제 어떤 날 영상 찍다 보면은, 뭐, 그날따라 유난히 막 붓기도 없고, 피부도 좋고, 막, 뭐, 옷도 잘 어울리고, 막 그런 날들이 있어요. 그래서, 나 오늘 좀, 상태 괜찮은데? 이러고 영상 올려요. 근데, 내가 그날 예쁘다고 해서 조회수가 더 나오진 않아. 오히려 그냥 그 컨텐츠의 그 내용이 제 오디언스들이 원하는 내용과 맞지 않으면은 내가 아무리 예뻐도 조회수가 안 나오는 거예요. 근데 다른 영상들은 그 컨텐츠가 오디언스가 원하는 거랑 방향성이 맞아. 그럼 내가 막 여드름 막 이렇게 막 나 있고 막 진짜 턱 새겨 막 이런 영상이어도 조회수가 잘 나오는 거예요. 그래서 그걸 보면서 이게 외모 정병이 싹 치유가 됐죠. 사람들은 내 얼굴 보려고 내 영상 보는 게 아니다. 내가 하는 말을 들으려고 보는 거지. 그래서 그렇게 저 외모 정병이 잠깐 왔다가 또 빠르게 치유가 됐어요. 근데 이런 건 또 왜 하냐? 또 작년에 한국 갔더니 제 친구들이 이렇게 이런 이 부스터 프로 같은 이 미래에서 온 기계들을 막 쓰고 있더라고요. 근데 좋아 보이는 거예요. 그래서 저도 따라 사서 손민수 했다 그러죠? 손민수 해서 따라 사서 쓰고 있어요. 하다 보면은 그렇다고 해서 뭐 예뻐지진 않아요. 근데 재밌어요. 이게 약간 어렸을 때 그런 인형놀이, 약간 슈의 미용실 하는 기분이고 나쁘지 않아요. Can I get one sparkling mango matcha? Thank you. This is a 10, right? Yep. Okay, thanks. Okay, I checked my Instagram and I see Team English Audio is winning at the moment, so I'm going to speak in English now. I have about 5 hours and a half left until the event. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do more practice run of the talk, and I'll give more thoughts to how each activity could look, like allocating time and stuff. And I saw Marisa doing her talk practice, putting the audience reaction video on the YouTube. So I'm going to do the same so I could feel like I'm actually looking at the audience's faces and like their reaction, because that definitely makes me get more nervous when I look into people's eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Moves like this.
Thanks, Colin. Fine. Okay. Let's figure out. Okay. Thanks, Colin, for the warm introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm Haiji. When you want to start over or want to make a big decision in life or change the direction, critical direction of your life, how do you often feel? To me, that always gives me the scare, overwhelm, and fear. And I made this ugly hand drawing illustration to catch the right level of specificity. You don't want to just daydream and just believe that North Star will come true one day. But also you don't want to think about too many, like what if, all the negative scenarios in a way that they will hold you back and you don't feel like taking any action. You just want to, you can have, let's say when your goal is to be the best baker in when your goal is to bake the best croissant. And so I ended up double majoring to these two different industries that are very far from each other. And on top of academia, I started noticing that Korea does not feel like a right fit. It's not feeling because I grew up there. And as a British, I realized that maybe culturally I'm not the best fit here, and I want to try living abroad. But again, how do you need? Out of all the speech reaction videos I tried during my practice, this was the best one. I think his username is Ricardo Yusep. Thank you so much for putting it on the internet. It helped me a lot. He makes very judgmental face in a way that I feel very judged. So it was a really great practice for me. Well, not bad. I'm not a huge fan of my handwriting, but it's legible and yeah, I think it's doing the job. Yeah, again, it's doing the job. So people are going to write down their answers and going to put the sticky notes on. And for this one, people are going to vote on this thoughts using the stickers. Well, I'm glad that I didn't mess it up because I intentionally bought boards that are double-sided. So if I mess up on one side, I have another side to work on it, but I didn't have to use it. This is a huge win. Okay, I have 3 hours until the event. I think at this point, I've done enough practice in a way that I don't think me doing more practice speech is actually going to add value anymore. But I just have to be mentally ready to stand in front of people because it's so nerve-wracking to imagine that there'll be so many eyes staring at me in the room. And I honestly feel very anxious and nervous every time I do any in-person events. And the number one thing that helps me is to tell myself that the performance I'm going to have at the event tonight is already decided. It comes from all the effort I have been putting into this event. So I see the readiness as a savings account. So all the time I spent on it, all the thoughts I put into it, all the effort I have been making for this event is something that I have been adding to that savings account, which is already full. But the only variable is going to be how much fun I can have tonight. If I continue freaking out and like pressuring myself that I should do really well, I'm not going to have any fun, which means that I'm going to have 0 out of 10 fun tonight. Or I can be more confident and really focus on the value of this event tonight is that I can meet people in person, which is really valuable, especially in the age of social media, and the fact that I'll be connecting with them. That's the number one value I'm going to get out of it. And if I can shift my mind to that side, I can help myself have more fun during the event. So hopefully I can have 10 out of 10 or 12 out of 10 fun tonight. Whew. So that's what I tell myself. Girl, you're going to be fine, but you can choose how much fun you're going to have tonight. So let's see.
2 hours later.
Okay, voting Team Korean Audio is winning, so I'll speak in Korean now. 불과 2시간 전에 나 재밌게 해보자, 즐겨보자, 재밌는 거야 라고 해놓고 지금 개 떨리거든요. 밥 먹어야 되는데 진짜 말도 잘 안 나오고 진짜 호달달달달달 떨리네요. 완전 거짓말쟁이. 즐겨보자 해놓고 존나 못 즐기겠어. 하지만 취하면 안 되니까 꼭꼭 씹어서 진정하면서 진정하면서 먹어볼게요. 근데 또 막상 제가 시작하기 전에는 델델 떨다가 막상 이 돗자리 깔면 잘하거든요. 멍석 가는 건가? 아무튼 돗자리? 멍석? 아무튼 뭐 이렇게 깔아주면은 잘하거든요. 그래서 가기 전에 호달달달 떨고 가면은 잘할 수 있을 거예요. 언제 떨었냐는 듯이 아마도. 저 이제 막상 지하철 타니까 안 떨려요. 저 이제 안 타는 것 같아요. 이럴 줄 알았으면 샐러드 좀 더 먹고 올걸. 그냥 딱 준비한 만큼 가서 재밌게 하고 오면 되겠다 라는 마음이 들어요. I didn't. It was printed out. I had fun, but at the same time, we're still back to Toronto. Yeah. Hi everyone. Thanks calling for the warm introduction. As he introduced me just now, I am Haiji. I see some of the familiar faces from last week's events. Thanks for showing up. Have you all heard of this movie called Train to Busan? I see some nodding, yes. And I was born exactly in that Busan. And I swear the city has nothing to do with zombie. I haven't seen any zombies there. I would say the first milestone to work towards is to just record it, put your face out there, see how you feel about it, and see how your audience. We want to give a shot instead of really risking everything that we have in our pocket.
So those are some of my ideas. So I can see which one works.
Nice, I like it. Really cool ideas, and I'm.
Let's give one more round of applause for Haiti.
사람들이 있었어요. 그래서 눈물이 나고 지랄. 그래서 뭔가 그런 게 되게 보람이 되고 왜 갑자기 산 사람처럼 눈물이 나는지는